You know, there's so many people that are like, she was a fraud, she was a liar, she was manipulating, and I
envision constructing the life of your wildest dreams despite having lost all. You ever thought you desired? Today's video shares with you the story of a woman who through heartache and loss was able to create a brand new beginnings. Stay tuned to discover the eye-opening reality about her new path and how you can apply the same for yourself. Meri Brown has made an enormous public statement. She's now married and the web is awash with people sharing their shock reaction. Meanwhile, Kody Brown is seen in tears in a leaked scene from Sister Wives Season 20, revealing the emotional fallout. You won't believe what the cameras captured. Let's dive into it, in what is being, but as the most surprising twist in Sister Wives history. Meri Brown, Kody's first and legally wedded wife, has married her new, yes, you're reading that right. Following years of self-improvement, heartbreak, and behind-the-scenes persistence, Meri has found bliss again, but this time on her own terms. And if that wasn't shocking enough, the leaked photos of filming for Season 20 of Sister Wives reveal an emotionally upset Kody Brown, with some even speculating he was crying when he heard the news. The roller coaster of emotions has left fans who have been watching the show for years in awe, a combination of excitement and nostalgia. Let's dissect the whole timeline. Meri's journey to healing and independence, her clandestine romance, the clandestine wedding, and the emotional aftermath. Immortalized in Season 20's leaked behind-the-scenes photos. Meri Brown's journey on Sister Wives has been undeniably complicated. She was Kody's first wife, marrying him in 1990, and supported him as he married 3 other women. Janelle, Christine, and Robin. Meri remained legally married to Kody for over 2 decades before stepping aside so he could legally marry Robin and adopt her children. Despite this heart-wrenching sacrifice, Meri stayed spiritually committed to Kody for a time, at least throughout the years. Fans witnessed Meri's emotional bond with Kody falter, particularly following her 2015 catfishing fiasco. She appeared to struggle finding her niche among the Brown family dynamics, frequently looking isolated and incomplete. While she attempted to rekindle their romance, Kody consistently professed both on and off television that he no longer felt he was in a relationship with her. This emotional abandonment, paired with a physical and emotional distance, left Meri feeling isolated and searching for meaning. But behind the public eye, Meri was changing slowly, but surely. She turned her attention to herself, growing her businesses and restoring her independence. Fans saw her path to self-discovery. Meri Brown invested in her bed and breakfast and set out on a journey of self-worth and discovery. It was around a year and a half ago that Meri met her currently husband, say various insider reports and discreet mentions on social networks. Contrary to Kody's personality, here's a patient, down-to-earth man in small business consultancy. They had been introduced via mutual friends over one of the empowerment retreats Meri attended, Utah. He didn't crave spotlight or glory. A close friend divulged that it was his kindness, stability, and respect for her boundaries that drew Meri in. He appreciated her for who she was, not merely as a reality star, but as a woman who had been through so much and had come out stronger. As much as the affair was kept under wraps, connived fans started perceiving delicate hints in Meri's social media content. Her tweets turned more optimistic and cryptic, with fewer mentions of heartbreak and more words on new beginnings, peace, and good vibes. Initially, everyone thought she was just living her best single life, but now it all makes perfect sense in a turn about worthy of a Netflix one-off. Meri's wedding was strictly off the books, with a stunning mountain resort in Utah hosting the intimate nuptials only. Friends and relatives were included. None of the Sister Wives or Kody. Meri wanted it to be hers, just hers. An insider told the magazine, having lived so long to share it all, her marriage included. Meri wanted this moment to be all about her love, her choice, her joy. The bride and groom shared vows in an intimate outdoor wedding ceremony ringed by wildflowers and snow-tipped peaks. While the photos have yet to be seen, sources reveal that Meri was a vision in a dainty ivory lace gown and carried a posy of purple and white lilacs, the favorite blooms of her deceased father. The explosive news came as cameras rolled on Season 20 of Sister Wives Maria production. Source tells E! News decided to share the news of her wedding with Kody in person on camera, not for drama, but for closure. What came next was something that had never been seen before. Kody Brown crying in leaked behind-the-scenes pictures that quickly found their way onto Reddit and fan sites before being taken down. Kody is visibly upset. One of them is of him sitting on a couch, his head in his hands, while the other is of him wiping away tears as he talks to Meri he never saw. it coming a source close to. Production, a source close to the situation revealed. He always thought Meri was going to Bether after turning her down for all those years. He figured she'd remain Bether, moving on and marrying someone else. Broke something in him. The source added that Kody continued to repeat, "I didn't think she'd actually leave." Surprisingly, Robin Brown is said to be seething behind the scenes as per various insiders. Robin was offended that Meri made the announcement to her in a personal capacity and feels betrayed by Meri's secretiveness about it. She's making it about her. One insider commented, adding that Robin had an unspoken assumption that Meri would always be loyal to the family, even if Kody was not. But Meri has at last severed that tie in the meantime. Janelle and Christine are reported to be overjoyed for Meri. Christine, who has also moved on with her new husband. David Woolley has been in close touch with Meri. Fans feel that Christine has been dropping subtle hints about Meri's new happiness on her Instagram comments. "Freedom looks good on you," Christine commented on one of Meri's posts, a line that fans now interpret as having a deeper meaning.
And this cared for and this secure. Because I know what it's like to not feel like this, and it's terrible.
When the news began to spread, fans overwhelmed social media to rejoice at Meri's achievement. Hashtags such as Meri got married and Karma Kody went trending on X and Instagram. TikTokers started releasing reaction clips, most crying as they rejoiced. At Meri's rightful joy, one tweeted, "Meri was gaslit and left for years to see her stroll into her power and get the love, she's the main character now." Another wrote, "Kody thought he could get away with ignoring her forever. Now he's Theon balling, that's poetic justice." Even celebrities who were fans of the show chimed in. Chrissy Teigen posted a story with the caption, "Yes, Meri," and a gift of a woman dancing in a wedding dress with all of these changes. Season 20 of Sister Wives is on track to be one of the most dramatic and emotional seasons yet. TLC sources report that the new season will have significant changes. One of the producers leaked, "It's not so much a new chapter. It feels like the end of old Sister Wives and the beginning of something totally new. And Meri is at the center of it all." The big question now is, will Meri remain on the show now that she's married and seemingly entering a new life? According to sources, TLC wants her to remain on Sister Wives. Fans are already speculating on a spin-off series of Meri's new life, with suggestions floating around for titles such as Meri Moves On or Meri's Mountain Retreat. Particularly with her increasing emphasis on personal empowerment, on retreat hosting. Although Meri has not yet announced any plans, a recent Instagram post may provide some hints on what is to come. She posted, "Sometimes the road that takes you far away brings you right back to yourself for more than a decade." Viewers have watched Meri Brown struggle, hope, and wait. Many hoped she would walk away from a love that no longer served her, while others wish for her to rediscover her self-worth. Now seeing her marry on her own terms feels like a victory, not just for Meri, but for everyone who's had to summon the courage to start anew, as Kody laments the heaviness of what he's lost, and as Meri enters her future with a man who makes a choice to be with her each day. One thing becomes apparent: the actual plot twist isn't the wedding. It's Meri's new happiness for Sister Wives viewers. This is the redemption storyline they've been waiting in anticipation for Meri Brown, the final of the 3 original wives to depart. Kody Brown now seems so much happier for it. TLC fans have also been responding to her visible change, particularly her weight loss. Although Meri isn't thought to be good friends with Christine and Janelle Brown or part of their pink drink venture, it's evident that she's lost some weight. Although Meri was never plus-sized, fans have commented on her slender figure. On the 13th of April, she uploaded a sentimental caption on Instagram giving bits of information about her life adventure. "It's what I adore and what I do, and when I choose to do something, I do it the wild, the raw, the spontaneous moments that rouse me awake and join me in something deeper, draw to new places, new people, new adventures, and the stories woven in between." She also discussed wanting to live life to the fullest, staying true to living after years of what fans perceived as BS on the show. She expressed a desire to live with complete authenticity. As always, Meri remains upbeat and positive, which fans have come to appreciate over the years. In the comments, many fans expressed how much they love that Kody lost his first wife, with some noting that Meri seems to be in a much better place. Now fans have observed that Meri Brown has remained firm in spite of efforts by others to revive. friendships, and they also like the fact that spoilers for Part 2 of Sister Wives Season 19 indicate she finally caught on to Robin Brown's manipulative nature. Apart from the positive comments regarding her emotional growth, followers have noted her physical transformation after leaving Flagstaff. One of them posted, "Wow, I love your haircut." Another said, "Look fabulous." The best thing you could have done for yourself is to get away from the plural marriage. A few other fans also complimented her appearance, such as, "Wow, you look the best ever, happy looks good on you." And "You look great. Healthier now that you moved away. Please don't lose any more weight." One fan even said, "Dang, eat much, holy cow, you have lost a lot." There has been some speculation surrounding Meri potentially being in a new relationship, which might account for her happiness, but she tends to joke with fans about it, which creates more rumors. But for now, it's best to take those rumors with a grain of salt. Meri has been progressing since she broke up with Kody, and most fans are glad that she has come to understand that she no longer has a future with him, although she got into a new relationship after the breakup. It was short-lived in spite of the heartbreak. Meri's fans were left speechless when she revealed a beautiful new haircut. Her transformation is part of a larger glow-up that fans have observed and celebrated, besides her physical and emotional transformation. Meri also remains engaged with her audience on social media. Recently, she posted about the health condition of her dog Zona, who was not well. This announcement provoked an outpouring of sympathy from her followers, and Meri revealed how emotionally uncomfortable she's been feeling following her dog's health issues, aside from taking care of her precious pet. Meri has been fighting mental health wars. She posted a touching message regarding her fight to remain strong while searching for a sense of normalcy in her blog. She pondered the difficulty of staying calm amidst uncertainty and change, saying, "Staying calm in the unknown as things shift and turn around me, and leaning into all the emotions when really I just want to run to hide." Meri Brown's dramatic makeover still holds fans in awe, particularly after she posted a picture of her new hairstyle on social media. Meri gushed about embarking on a new journey, saying how she's living life to the fullest by roaming around and doing what moves here. "I fill my cup with what inspires miniature travel, stillness, whatever I need in the moment to feel grounded and alive," she said, continuing to share her devotion to seeking personal satisfaction. But it wasn't only her adventurous nature that was noticed. It was her new look. Many of her fans were quick to post about how much younger she appeared with her new hair. Some of the posts were, "Love your hair, your smile, love your haircut, you're looking good, hot mama, and you look amazing. Enjoy everything." Others showed their admiration, with one fan commenting, "Wow, Meri, you look the best ever, happy looks good on you."
Something borrowed, something blue, something old, something new. Mykelti, Isabel, and I all wanted to give mom stuff, and we decided to base it around.
As she takes on this new chapter in her life, Meri's fans are celebrating her newfound happiness, which appears to be closely tied to her decision to move away from her tumultuous plural marriage hair empowerment journey, and new appearances seem to symbolize a fresh start and a step toward reclaiming her own happiness. Meanwhile, tensions are continuing to rise within the Brown family, and the upcoming second half of Sister Wives Season 19 is set to be explosive. TLC has released a preview that shows Meri telling Janelle, "I'm going to have to get some lawyers involved." This moment is tied to the ongoing disputes over the unequal division of the Coyote Pass property, which has been a point of contention. In another moment, Meri has a veiled shot at Robin when she says, "There's so many people that are like, she was a liar, she was manipulating," and an implied reference to the mounting tension among the wives. While Meri knows an eye on her own empowerment, Janelle Brown is also said to be taking legal recourse to claim her share of the property. Janelle, who was in a long and difficult relationship with Kody, has also faced her own challenges despite a 30-year marriage to Kody, and her best efforts to make their plural marriage work. Her bond with him weakened after Robin became his fourth wife following Christine's decision to leave Kody in 2021. Janelle began to reevaluate her situation as well. Now both Meri and Janelle seem to be planning legal action for the future so that they can maintain their independence. Janelle Brown left their past life after splitting with Kody in 2022 completely behind, just as Christine had left before her within a short time span, giving priority to herself. Janelle shifted in both body and work. She dropped a significant amount of weight driven by her dedication to a fitness path, and also redirected her professional focus. Janelle accepted her position as an influencer on social media, endorsing items such as a digestive health supplement and capitalizing on her increasing audience. She also became a smart entrepreneur, opening several businesses to provide for herself and her kids financially. Along the way, Janelle kept in touch with Kody, especially as it pertained to her portion of the Coyote Pass property. Even though their breakup was trying, she obtained legal services so she could get what was rightfully hers. To put the finishing touches on her new life, Janelle traveled to Flagstaff and got the remainder of her items out of storage. She posted a video of herself standing beside a packed U-Haul with the caption, "Last U-Haul from Flagstaff," affirming that she was now leaving Thessaly behind. Her action signals a big milestone in Janelle's transition to her healing and personal recovery. She discussed how she has been waiting for the proper weather window and right time to return and pick up her last pieces of belongings in her own Instagram. Updates she shared about her plans for leaving Flagstaff behind entirely as a sign she was embracing totally her new start in North Carolina, now residing in North Carolina. Janelle has become more independent. Not only does she run her own farm, but she's also running new businesses. These activities keep her busy and allow her to remain close to her daughter Meri, who resides nearby. Janelle's new life appears to revolve around her inner peace, independence, and search for happiness. She has publicly spoken about her aspirations of detoxing, getting at peace, and building herself up, again something that she is working on actively as she steps into this new chapter of life. Janelle's act of rebranding herself following a tough time is a heartfelt example of her strength and willpower. Janelle Brown's experience has been one of resilience and transformation, and it looks like she's finally settling into her new chapter after nearly 30 years of marriage. To Kody Brown, her life in Flagstaff was filled with emotional turmoil, especially in recent years, with the family struggles depicted on Sister Wives and the ongoing issues with Coyote Pass. However, her move to North Carolina has given her the opportunity to rebuild her life, and now she's fully severing her ties with Flagstaff. The recent visito Flagstaff to pick up her remaining belongings was the last step in her transformation. Janelle has spoken candidly about her experience, sharing how she rented a truck to return to North Carolina relieved to close. This chapter, moving out of Flagstaff and packing up her belongings, is a new beginning, one that is all her own. She's been open about the emotional effect that the past couple of years, the death of her son Garrison among them, have had on her, and this relocation is an indication that she's putting her healing and well-being ahead of other things. In addition to her relocation, Janelle is flourishing in the rest of her life, including with her businesses. She's been successful with Tata Farm Sand. She's even started a t-shirt company with some of her most popular quotes from Sister Wives. The new endeavors have provided her with the autonomy and financial security she's desired, and she's utilizing her platform to promote and network with others. Janelle's choice to leave Flagstaff behind is representative of her new emotional footing, strong, determined, and prepared to meet whatever lies ahead, surrounded by family and with investments. Booming Janelle is boldly starting a new her path to independence and recovery is admirable, and it is obvious that she has found contentment in her new existence. She's building an environment in which she can prosper according to her own terms, and for supporters who have been along with her on Sister Wives, it's a welcomed, much-deserved win. Freedom from Kody and the stormy year she spent in Flagstaff, Janelle Brown is at last in an area where she's focusing on herself and constructing a destiny that matches what she needs since relocating to North Carolina to be near her daughter Meri and her grandkids. Janelle has discovered a new sense of purpose. It was not about location. It was about creating the space where she could heal, work on her own, growth, and actually thrive. Janelle's loss of son Garrison struck her deeply and made her understand the value of family and remaining close to her love. Dawn's detoxing the negativity from her life in 2025 is symbolic of the way she is now carrying on in a healthier, more balanced manner. This emotional and mental detox has caused for good change, and it's certain that Janelle is ready to move on from anything that does not benefit her, even the emotional baggage from the previous relationships. One of the significant projects that have kept Janelle happy and content is working on Tata Farms with Meri. Though the farm operation has not been without its challenges, it's been a labor of love and a great way for Janelle to express herself. It's provided her with a new sense of purpose, as well as an opportunity to connect with nature, and she's found herself embracing a new routine. Janelle has been quite honest about how the farm project has made her feel more grounded and happier than she's felt in years by doing this. Janelle is learning more about herself each day. She's becoming clear on what she wants out of life, how she copes with stress, and what makes her truly happy. The farm is providing her with the chance to create a legacy with Meri and her grandchildren, and it's been a source of pride and happiness. Janelle's journey is one of healing, growth, and self-discovery. It's obvious that she's in a reinvention phase 1 where she is doing her best to build a more radiant, meaningful future, with the backing of her family, her new endeavors, and her commitment to being true to herself. Janelle is making a path towards a life with lots of promise and joy. Whether she remains in the spotlight or not, it's clear that she is succeeding on her terms and celebrating a life that's all her own, and that even though she's found happiness and a sense of fulfillment in her relationship with David Woolley, the grief from her past relationship with Kody still surfaces. From time to time, Christine has been very open about her journey of healing and moving forward, and while she's found joy in her new chapter, she's also been honest about the emotional complexities that come with leaving behind a marriage that spanned 3 decades. Christine's honesty regarding her grieving indicates that she's not attempting to conceal or repress the emotional burden of what she experienced. Rather, she's found a way to weigh the grief against the happiness she feels today in sharing her stories. With her audience, Christine provides an honest and unfiltered glimpse at the realities of overcoming a long-term relationship. And the emotional struggle involved. Christine's relationship with David has been a highlight in her life, and it's obvious that she's found happiness in creating something new with him. But she also knows that healing is not a straight line. There will be times when grief comes back, and that's part of her continuing journey. The manner in which she does it by recognizing the grief without letting it overshadow her new happiness is a testament to her strength. And Janelle, too, appears to be on a path of healing and discovery, one that centers on herself and her family as she continues to build a life outside of Kody and the plural marriage dynamic. The two women are both in places of transformation, and each has her own distinctive path of personal transformation. Whether or not they remain a part of the Sister Wives franchise in the years to come, it's clear that they are both carving out their own paths to success. Healing and embracing new beginnings in their lives has been very candid about how complicated her feelings have been. Although she's discovered happiness in her new love with David Woolley some days, the pain of loss from her past with Kody comes flooding back. This conflicted emotional state, grief and happiness existing simultaneously, has been a big part of Christine's life.